I grew up in Orange County, just a little ways north of here. At the time, I lived 17 miles from the ocean, so I spent a lot of my time sort of borrowing, stealing rides to the beach any way I could. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with metastatic melanoma. Like falling off a cliff with no bottom, overwhelmed, scared. I don't even know if I can describe how unbelievably difficult that is. My diagnosis changed everything in my life. I went from being this healthy guy who was vegan, lifted weights, surfed, hiked all the time, to being scared to death and overwhelmed. A couple of things led me to enroll in this trial. I was going into a study, there are set protocols. A lot of it was handled by a research coordinator. But I remember emotionally thinking, this is a chance. It's a chance. And it could work out. My wife, Diana, was there with me when I got the diagnosis. She said, "This is going to be okay." I didn't believe her, but it's what I needed to hear. Like maybe there was a little bit of hope. Nektar 214 and the pivot study meant for me that I had a chance to survive, basically. I mean, the actual experience of being in a drug trial is you get the best of healthcare. Everything you do is measured, everything is tested, there's all kinds of follow-up. I knew that Nektar 214 was working at first when I had a first scan that showed a 40% reduction in the tumor. There was a 7-week gap between the last administration and when they surgically removed the tumor. And the tumor they removed was dead. It was completely benign, so the drug had worked. Now that I've completed my treatment, I have a life. I get to go surfing, I get to go kayaking. Kayaking for me is just this kind of magical floating on water. I've been doing it for about 20 years now. It's really about being able to feel the wind and the currents and the tide and just experience those and paddle through them. If I could speak directly to the researchers at Nektar, I would say to them, I hope they appreciate the importance of what they're doing. I mean, they save lives. They give people time. I mean, they gave me time. I get to go surfing. I get to see my grandkids. I mean, cancer takes lives. It takes children away from parents. It takes spouses away from each other. What they do is unbelievably important.